stunning. Every Dem on Intel committee votes against letting Congress see FISA memo. The loyalty of America's lawmakers is supposed to be to the country and to the truth. People can of course disagree about policies and politics, but at the end of the day, all elected officials should serve the Constitution and the people. It looks like truth has taken a backseat to partisan games. In a stunning development to the Department of Justice wiretapping scandal, every single Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee just voted to cover up evidence of what could be the biggest story since Watergate. At the center of the scandal is a warrant application filed by the Obama administration to the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court, commonly known as FISA. Before Trump was elected, the Obama DOJ sought permission to wiretap conversations that included American citizens. There's strong evidence that the entire operation was being used to gather information that could be used against Donald Trump in the election, and that a now debunked Russian dossier was used as justification for the warrant. Members of the House Intelligence Committee wanted to know if that was true. After fighting an uphill battle just to get access to the documents, some members of Congress did get to see the FISA warrant, but only a handful. But they didn't get to keep copies, explained Canada Free Press. They were only allowed to view them and take notes. As a result, some committee members drafted a memo summarizing the facts they learned from viewing these documents. And on Thursday, the committee voted to make these memos available to all House members, continued that report. You would think that letting everyone in the House see the notes about the warrant would be a good thing. After all, they are the people's representatives, and hiding key information from Congress is the equivalent of pulling the wool over the eyes of every American citizen. Yet every single Democrat on the committee voted to keep the notes a secret. Every Democrat voted against letting the rest of the House see a memo that will list the facts about the FBI's use of FISA warrants to surveil members of the Trump campaign in 2016, reported the Wall Street Journal. Strange. What are Democrats afraid of? Intelligence Chairman Devin Nunes is one of the congressmen who is sounding the alarm on the cover-up. Nunes said he had seen evidence that law enforcement misused powers involving the surveillance of U.S. citizens as part of the FBI's investigation into the Trump campaign, the Wall Street Journal stated. The Constitution and Congress impose strict rules on government surveillance of U.S. citizens, and the FISA court relies on the integrity of law enforcement when granting warrants. If a senior member of the House is attesting to abuse, all of Congress should see the evidence before deciding how to respond, the newspaper continued. Incredibly, the FBI, yes, the same agency that is implicated in an anti-Trump scandal, is claiming that sharing the notes on the FISA warrant is somehow a danger to national security. But remember, they're not releasing the FISA application itself, only a summary of the facts learned from looking at it, wrote Canada Free Press. If the whole thing was based on a pack of lies, they're going to have a hard time recovering from that politically, that outlet summarized. As for the FBI, if they were the ones who took the lies and ran with them out of partisan motives to influence a presidential election, the agency is going to have a very hard time recovering its reputation. From the faux Russian dossier to this wiretapping and the subsequent bias of the FBI during the investigation, a scandal of Nixon proportions seems to be brewing. This time, however, the Republican president isn't poised to fail, he's poised to be vindicated.